Just got finished watching the Diddy segment of the Higher Learning podcast. Great segment. Y'all should go and watch it. My question is, as the veil continues to be pulled, we continue to see behind the veil of Hollywood. Is there an apparatus where the rich and wealthy cannot buy themselves out of crimes that they've done and quote unquote alleged crimes? For example, O.J. Simpson, the most polarizing example, buys himself out of a case where he was the only plausible suspect. There was nobody else, no jealous ex-boyfriend, no bitter ex-girlfriend. There was no serial killer walking around Brentwood at the time. He was the only suspect. Bought himself out of a double murder, a double homicide. And because he had money and resources, he was able to assemble the world's most powerful legal team. And I believe the Sin Eater was running interference for him behind the scenes. Even with Weinstein and Cosby, it took decades. They were doing what they were doing for decades. So many years, women weren't believed. They were bullied. They were silenced. And it took so long. Cosby is I think he's in his mid 80s. Weinstein is in his early 70s. These men were able to live Voldemort-like lives for so long. The crazy shit that they were doing, they got away with for so long. Cosby is older than your grandmother's Bible. Cosby is so old, he don't know what day it is. Weinstein's face is falling apart. He looks like Golem. And they are just now seeing the inside of a prison. And look, the best case scenario of the public, the court system getting supervillains into prison earlier is R. Kelly. But R. Kelly is 50-something, and he had been grooming teenagers and toddlers since I was 5. I'm 35. Even after the tape, even after Aaliyah, even after him hanging out at McDonald's and Chuck E. Cheese, it took so long. So many people looked the other way. So many people loved and adored his music past the point of no return. So many people were in his pockets. Let me wrap it up. I don't want to veer too far off from my main point, but I guess my question is, what would need to happen in the criminal justice system for the rich and wealthy to fear prison and punishment like the average person, right? Because you can't count on everybody to be morally sound. You can't count on everybody to be empathetic, to care about their fellow human being. Because the thing is, it's if Diddy has done these things he's alleged to have done, if he was Diddy the bartender, well, shit, he's in prison. If Bill Cosby isn't the superstar, the mogul, the comedian, the actor, he would be in prison decades ago. If Harvey Weinstein isn't Harvey Weinstein and he is, I don't know, an interior designer or a graphic designer, he's in prison decades ago. Because you got to go inside the mind of somebody like a Bill Cosby, like a Weinstein, like a O.J. Simpson. They go into this shit knowing that the way America's set up, the way fame is set up, the way money is set up, they know at the end of the day they can buy their way out of all this shit. You know what I'm saying? They know that there's so many firewalls and hurdles that people gotta jump to really get them clipped, that they good. People say O.J. Simpson is a sociopath. Okay, whatever it is. He knew that when he went into that house in Brentwood, that he could do whatever to those people, and he was good. He was good. Harvey Weinstein and Cosby operated with impunity for decades. And they knew at the end of the day, they could buy their way out of that shit. At the end of the day.